Hello and welcome to the final Silent Assassin and thoughts video on Hitman 3. Before I start delving into my thoughts, I want to say that you may notice 2 or 3 cuts in this video. This is because I got stupidly spotted a few times and I had to reload an autosave. This is why it seems a bit spliced and disjointed. Anyhoo, let me tell you my thoughts about Hitman 3's final level in the Carpathian Mountains. Carpathian Mountains was not the final level people were hoping for. People heard that we're going back to Romania for the final level, so people thought Ortmeyer's Asylum, but broken down. But instead we got a really good dream sequence and a thrilling train ride in the mountains. So, let me do something I haven't done before in these videos, and let me name the bad of the map before I name the good. My first nitpicky complaint is that the dream sequence at the beginning of the map feels a bit lackluster at points. It can feel a bit dry, especially in the tango scene with the Constant and Diana, and when all the targets are standing around 47, though that's an awesome moment the first time. When you do it on repeats, you see that many targets are copy and pasted. A quick solution for this would have been to paste elusive targets or bonus mission targets in there to fill up the space some more. My second complaint is about the level itself. I feel if the train was a little bit wider, you could approach the train cars in slightly more unique and diverse ways, which would mean more replayability for this pretty linear final map. And my final complaint is the selection of weapons. It's pretty obvious that IOI wants you to do a kill everyone on this map, with the objective of eliminating Providence members being allowed. But the handgun, shotgun and SMG Providence carry with them feel underpowered, don't have much of a kick, and don't do much damage themselves. Having a small weapon wall like the one in the safe room in Hawke's Bay would alleviate this problem somewhat and would make replaying this map even more fun. And the final problem that most people have with it, but not me, is that the map is literally a line and feels too linear. And because of that, the map feels underwhelming and not deserving of a full spot on the map menu. Though I understand that criticism, and it's very justified criticism if you see Carpathian Mountains as the final map in Hitman 3. It's not justified criticism if you see Carpathian Mountains as the final level in the trilogy, as I do. And as the final level in the trilogy, it makes sense that it's a bit linear, because they want to deliver a bombastic finale, so IOI just lets you loose on a train where Providence is just locked in there with you, and you are allowed to murder everybody or just sneak around. And I think that's fantastic for a final level. It harkens back to Requiem or Meet Your Brother from Codename 47. I also really like how it's possible to get Silent Assassin suit only, by climbing in and out of the train and narrowly avoiding guards and civilians. It reminds me a lot of the very linear sneaking parts from Absolution, and that's a good thing. The best part of this map for me are the final confrontation with Edwards and the endings. The final confrontation with Edwards is great because you have many ways to kill him, though it's a bit linear due to him just standing around and getting knocked out by getting shot in the feet, which is a massive shame. But I like how there's a fire axe, the Black Lily and Firewire in his train carriage. I also enjoy injecting Edwards, as if you inject Edwards, he loses everything he's worked up to get, and I think that's some beautiful poetic justice. The secret ending, that's a reference to Codename 47's beginning, is wonderful too. I love how the line recreation is 1-to-1, and how the little asylum room was built. The actual ending is fantastic too. Flash forwarding a year to Diana and 47 working together is really nice, and it shows that there may be a sequel like a long way down the line. And 47's smile always gets me. It's a great payoff to see that smile after his humanity being developed over the World of Assassination trilogy. I also like that it's a reference back to the 2015 announcement trailer for Hitman 2016. Well, this wraps up the entirety of my Hitman 3 Silent Assassin and VODs videos. I plan to go back and do every other map in the trilogy too, so Hitman 1 and 2, and maybe the bonus missions, but that will come at a later date. I also want to shill the rest of this playlist, now that I've done all the Hitman 3 maps. I recommend you check it out, even though Dubai and Dartmoor are a bit shit due to not having a proper script and being more improvised. But I would really appreciate it if you check them out anyway. Other than that, I'll let the gameplay go along now, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.
Check that out, would you?
Okay, I got it. Hey, 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 hey. Who threw that?
Don't throw stuff around. Huh. Strange.
I don't suppose there's any point calling for help.
No.
Seems I brought this on myself. Well played, Miss Burnwood. Do you really think she'll be able to resist all that power? This is not how people work.
She rejects the power, not the responsibility.
A noble idea. But please join me in the real world. I trust you already know what this is. Why not simply take it? Embrace who you were always meant to be.
No, never again.
Well, I had to try. Go on then. Do your thing. At least I die knowing who I am.